Alrighty, we're gonna do kind of a Mike Wallace interview about Eric seeing the Fantastic Four movie.
Mike Wallace?
Yeah, I'll be Mike Wallace. You be Morley Safer. What, the human tripod? Come on, fuck.
Yeah. Tick, 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 tick.
Right?
Anyway, no, I took a bullet, or took one for the team, and went and saw the Fantastic Four, and I was pleasantly surprised. Honestly, I liked it more than I expected to, in spite of myself, because I have been just outwardly just vocal about how I wasn't looking forward to it. How I really expected to hate it. And maybe that's why it wasn't as bad as I expected, but I really expected to not like it at all, and I liked it a lot.
Why?
For many reasons. The production design with the setting with the other multiversal setting, it worked. They made it work. I thought it was a cop out at first,
and it is.
It is in some ways, but it was actually a clever way to set it in that kind of a retro 60s futuristic setting kind of a thing.
I think it might.
But I
think it might be.
It was
better.
set in the 60s.
I think it might be better if the multiverse saga was explained more or more nuanced than what we got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be more.
But in this case, it identified the Earth they were on immediately.
And what was the Earth?
Earth 828.
And what's the code for that?
And,
what's the thing?
And the connection there is, just like 616 is the address of the original bullpen. August 28th was Jack Kirby's birthday, and the movie closed with a quote from Jack Kirby,
which was you see me in every character I draw. There's a piece of me in everything I do. Something along that line. And I thought that was really classy to include that quote from Jack Kirby. Right. And so what they did is they pandered. They pandered to you.
No.
They pulled at your heartstrings.
No.
Because only an asshole would hate Jack Kirby. As a professional asshole and a semi-retired supervillain, I can't hate Jack Kirby. So you know that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, and I just thought it was classy to include a quote from Jack and to name the planet, system 828 after his birthday, rather than Stan Lee's, because Stan Lee's been all over it all these years, and they did give Jack his credit where it was due, which I thought was classy.
I still think it's pandering. I'm just saying.
Well,
anyway, please continue.
Huh? Anyway, no, but
live mic.
Put on the red light.
It had.
Roxanne. No.
I liked for the most part, the whole treatment of the characters. It took place 4 years after the incident in space, so there was just a short little flashback detailing that. We didn't need to see it all over again. It didn't need to dominate the movie, and they talked about some of the
so like Bruce Wayne parents getting killed, and
are you doing a bunch of spoiler alerts?
And Peter Parker's Uncle Ben's getting killed and all that shit. Yeah,
we didn't need to see that again. But they did have some, just recap of, it's the 4th anniversary of the Fantastic Four, and it's on TV. It's a big special, right? Mm. And they talked about some of the things that they had faced during that 4 years, like the Mole Man. And there was a Monstro, which was cool.
Okay.
And they mentioned...
Did it look like the one from the Little Caesar commercial?
Not quite, but it was straight, the Jack Kirby Monstro. Yeah.
Okay.
Then they talked about the Mad Thinker and the Red Ghost and his Super Apes.
Communist.
And then we had mentions of like the Puppet Master and Diablo, and there was a whole lot about it that was really cool, man. It was really, and setting it right then in the 60s like it was, it worked. It's what made it work, because it had that whole vibe with the,
All right, so I have to ask a question. What they used for the trailer, was that the best stuff that they should have used for the trailer to get people enticed to want to go see it? No, the promotion of it was not very...
was dog shit.
It was.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons I wasn't looking forward to it, because what they were showing us
was dog shit.
Didn't look good at all. And yeah, okay, the female Silver Surfer, whatever.
No, don't whatever.
Who played it?
Oh, I forget the gal's name who played
But
it.
don't whatever it, because she was in one comic book.
Forgettable?
Yeah.
No, I just forget the gal's
It's a
name that
Silver
played
fucking
it.
Surfer.
That bitch is forgettable. That's who you are. Doesn't matter who you blew. They don't know.
Not somebody you've heard of before. I've never heard of her before. She's like somebody, and I could Google it, but
I don't want to
anyway.
be negative.
No, it's unmemorable.
But even with it being what it was, she was still the Herald of Galactus, and there was still some. It was good, man. It didn't suck.
So is it like on par with Crap in America 4 or Thunderbolts?
Oh, I think it stands out from all of it.
Sounds like it was better than Crap in America number whatever.
4, yeah.
No, it was. Oh,
What
yeah,
is
better
that?
than Brave New World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain America?
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, so even if it was 616 taking place,
Captain America's all bleed together.
even if it was 616 taking place in the 60s,
Like
that's what we would have been seeing is the Marvel Universe in the 60s, very much like we saw in Captain America First Avenger.
And then why did they do that? Why did they have to do it in another universe?
Oh, it's too much. It's too much. You haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie.
Well,
It's too much.
that is another reason I thought it
Because
was kind of a cop-out.
Because this is what I would be asking if I was sitting there watching this.
Right, no, but
I would have had to bring a big garbage bag full of fucking rotten vegetables and eggs to throw at the screen.
Or you could not and just eat popcorn like normal people.
No.
But it took place in a universe where the Fantastic Four existed in the 60s, which didn't happen in 616, and it just got him off the hook of trying to explain that away in any way, shape, or form, which is kind of a cop-out, like I was saying.
Package it.
But it's not...
It also opens the loophole to that they could make some changes to it because it's alternate universe, and they, when they get to 616, we could catch up with our Norrin Rad, the Silver Surfer, here, and this appearance of Shelley is going to be exclusive to the first movie. Who knows?
I called my nephew, and the reason he didn't want to go see it was because he's tired of rich Hollywood elites telling everybody else how to live. And he doesn't like Pedro Pascal being a fruitcake.
Yeah, Pedro.
Wait. He doesn't like Pedro Pascal,
No.
being a fruitcake,
No.
or being a fruitcake.
Being a fruitcake.
So he doesn't like Pedro Pascal being gay.
Or whatever he is. He's a male feminist. He's not
Because
gay.
He's a fruitcake.
Because he's a
He's
fruitcake.
nutty as a fruitcake.
Yeah.
He's
insane.
Either way.
He's a little off the rails, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure
And
I
it's
got
not,
my facts
and it's
straight.
not,
Because I don't like Pedro Pascal, but I've got gaydar like a motherfucker. He's not gay,
No,
but I can
he's
totally
a male
see him being
feminist, but he's
fucking
not a gay guy.
insane.
Right. But he is a bit off the rails,
Yeah, he's fucking nutty.
and so I
He's
think that's where a lot of
eccentric.
people,
Nutty. He's nutty as a fruitcake. You're right.
Yes.
I think a lot of people are
And
also
he's not
taking that
cute.
position of like, you get paid to act, you get paid exorbitant amounts of money, and then you're going to preach to everybody else how to live, and you live in a fucking bubble.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Who
It-
the
it-
fuck? No,
It
can
does
I have?
matter.
Are we still recording?
We've always been recording.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. It matters what you give a fuck about. Who gives a
that's what
fuck
he-
about what anything he says?
But that's what my nephew gave a fuck about. He's got young kids, and so he doesn't want to, and he is my nephew. He is almost as good as I am with all the comic book stuff.
Well, it's like when these people, they use their notoriety
To push aberrant
yeah,
behavior patterns. Yeah.
right, and
Communism, pedophilia, all that
whatever
stuff.
their
Satanism.
Their point of view happens to be on any given
Yeah.
matter. They think that they're
Because they're an actor.
because they're they have
Scientology.
celebrity
Exactly.
status.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if they're an actor or a musician or an artist or whatever. Fuck, there's people out there that are famous for being famous
Or a Paris Hilton.
that have done absolutely nothing
Exactly.
to earn
That's
that
a
notoriety.
Andy Warhol.
And then people start to believe whatever they fucking say.
Exactly.
Gross. It's disgusting. I agree.
Yeah.
On all
And that's why my nephew, and Dennis, he loves the Fantastic
Right.
Four.
Right.
So he's like, I don't want to see it because of that, because of Pedro.
And
that's ridiculous.
And the thing is, you should be able to just separate all of that from your work.
That's what they've always
So
said.
they
No,
should
you're
shut-
supposed to love the actor, not the person. They're doing what they're doing. That's their job. You don't. It's like meeting your.
It's like when
gods or
somebody's
your
a douchebag
heroes.
in a movie, they're playing the douchebag.
Exactly, that's
that
their
doesn't
part.
mean that the person playing it is a
But-
douchebag in real
But you
life.
saw Whatchadigger in the Flash movie.
But when you
He
got
was
somebody
being the Flash.
who
He was
is-
being. He wasn't being the Flash. He was being himself.
And when you see somebody who is a douchebag in real life play some role model that is supposed to be
Yeah.
looked up to, and then you look at them outside of that, and all they are is a
Like-
fucking douchebag,
like-
then
It's
there's
called an actor.
there's a conflict.
You can believe that Jack Nicholson
All
was.
acting is just proficient lying.
Right.
You can believe that Jack Nicholson was Jack Napier, and then he became the Joker. You didn't see Jack Nicholson, did you? It was the Joker.
Right.
And even Michael Keaton.
It's
Oh
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, his
That's not to
was-
say that these actors don't have parts
Oh, yeah.
that they get that they don't fit just like instantly like a glove. I can
But
imagine.
no, I mean,
Just and
Yeah.
that's your part. But they're actors, and so they're fake. That's what they do every day.
Yes.
That's how they make their money. That's their bread and butter is to be fake all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hit and sometimes they miss, but even when they miss, they still have to make the money. So that's what it is. They're
So that's where
proficient
my nephew
liars.
was at with it.
and sometimes they just try to influence people in inappropriate times.
Yeah.
When you go to a convention, you want to hear the guy from the movie talk about making the movie. You don't want to hear his political views about this, that, or the other.
Mark
And they don't
Hamill
want-
basket case.
Preaching to you about some shit
Yeah.
that is not what you came there to
Yeah,
hear.
that's not his soapbox.
Right.
He's there for
there's-
that
right.
convention.
If you want to go and speak on
Not to
that
spread his
topic,
political views.
go to an event that is related to that.
Yeah.
That is not a comic book convention or a comic,
Or a sci-fi
or a
convention
personal
or whatever.
appearance
Yeah.
to promote the film.
Yeah.
Or
You look
do
at
something funny.
how Harrison Ford
What?
responded to those questions, like a true professional.
Yeah.
He just didn't go there.
Yeah.
And
So-
even Carrie Ann Moss, when
Yeah.
all the backlash about the Acolyte hit her, she was just like, you know what? These things happen every once in a while. You get in a project that ain't no good. So what? Move on.
Yeah.
And it was totally professional and not, blaming the fans, saying you're toxic because you didn't like it.
No, but the message of there, she was underlying it with, you guys are taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
That was the
exactly.
Well,
underlying
they're all
message
taking
there.
it too seriously.
And it was
Yes.
it was like the underlying message that like you would tell your children, calm down. You're
Yeah.
taking it too fucking seriously.
Right.
Shh, it's fine.
It's
Stop.
not that big a deal.
Absolutely. So that's why I didn't want to spend $15 to sit in a darkened room for 2.5 hours, smelling nerd sweat in Sonora in a movie I wasn't gonna like. I knew I wasn't gonna like it because Pedro Pascal was in it, and he wouldn't even shave his fucking mustache. The only person that gets a pass on shaving their mustache is Vincent Price and the '60s Joker.
Oh, yeah. Cesar Romero.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, at least he painted over it,
Exactly.
No, but
And Vincent Price, that's just a pass.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no.
but I did like it in spite of myself. I did. I'm surprised to be saying so, but I'm not. I was very pleasantly surprised. It was better than I expected.
What did Randy think?
Randy liked it a lot.
Of course.
Of course he did. You know,
I want to
that
ask
is
questions, but I
critical.
don't want to be a spoiler.
Oh, go for it.
Nope.
Spoilers have
I
been
will
already
not.
been hit. What do you want to know?
So they got to keep their baby.
Yes, they did keep.
As a mother, that's the only thing I fucking cared about.
And what was the after
I don't even
Doom
give a
was the
shit.
trailer.
So we got to keep
The
the
post
baby.
credit, yeah, Dr. Doom was in the post credit, and there was no indication of them jumping universes in this
So then why the
film.
fuck was the Thunderbolts?
So that's going to happen in the Avengers Doomsday. It even said at the end, the Fantastic Four will be
But they don't have a
returned.
script for Doomsday.
In the,
I had no
So
idea
whatever
how
the
not
Thunderbolts
interested I
were
was going to be
seeing-
after I found out they got to keep the baby. I'm just like, my limbs went. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool.
whatever the Thunderbolts were seeing was after this film takes place.
Yes.
Because
But-
they
but-
were not.
Doomsday doesn't have a script.
And who knows? I mean, what they might have even
Did a Shyamalan twist?
well, they might have even sent Galactus to 616 the way
Yeah.
that happened
Yeah.
in the movie. But
Oh, so then fucking Reed
So-
Richards is a real hero.
they might be coming to 616 to hunt down Galactus, and they end up getting involved in Doomsday with Doom, or they're coming with because Doom came here, or who knows? We'll see when that happens. They don't have a script yet; they're making it up as they go along.
It's gonna be shite.
Yeah,
Like, share, subscribe.